So, everybody, it's been a while since I've talked about my friend Jermaine Shoemake, also known as Umar Johnson. Do you all remember when I stated that he stole another man's identity and that he himself is a fraud? Do you remember that? I'm standing by what I said. I brought this to light in one of my earlier videos when I was just starting out on YouTube. Now there is evidence that Umar Johnson earned a doctor of psychology, but evidence shows that this was not Jermaine Shoemake. This is verified evidence that someone named Umar or Abdullah Johnson earned a doctor of psychology in 2012. This individual is Arab and married. I believe that he's deceased now, and Jermaine Shoemake is neither. To date, there is no evidence that Jermaine Shoemake, the public speaker, earned a degree in psychology in 2012 or any other year. No degree or transcripts have been provided by him. This clown hasn't even provided proof that he is Dr. Umar Johnson. I want to see his birth certificate. Jermaine needs to get a damn job. Scamming people just isn't working out, especially during this epidemic. You have to have a backup plan, like a side hustle. What's going on with that trap house that he refers to as a school? I need answers. Hey, Jermaine, how about apologizing to your followers for scamming them? How about that? Then maybe you could start over by being an active role model in your kids' lives. Try to obtain employment, a real job. McDonald's is always hiring. With the money you've raised so far, you should have way more to show for it. Way more to show for it. With the money Umar has collected, he could have bought land and had a school built with the money that he has collected. You are a fraud, Jermaine, and I would suggest that you shouldn't be in the company of anybody's children. You definitely are mentally unstable. I wouldn't let you take care of my cat. Charlatans preach truth and then sell snake oil for the solution. If scammers and charlatans preach nonsense, it wouldn't resonate with people. They take real issues that affect people, rile up emotions, then take money and run off into the sunset. This isn't a hard concept to comprehend. Umar, or whatever his name is no different than Joe Biden or Donald Trump. They're all charlatans. But y'all seem to want to give Umar a hard time. Y'all want to give Umar heat. And not Trump or Biden. Why would you give Umar all the heat and not Trump or Biden? They're all one of the same. Umar may be a fraud and a scammer, but he's still telling the truth about educational holocaust against black boys. These politicians aren't doing shit for y'all, but no one spends time on that though. I'm just saying. Our incessant desire for a savior keeps us in bondage to pimps of all stripes. By the way, that infamous hoarder video was not of his apartment. It's of a closed Afrocentric bookstore in Philly that he was squatting at. The junk that y'all saw was papers, books, broken computers, furniture, and such. Nothing of Umar's. He was so poor that he was squatting in an old bookstore in Philly. Now, ain't that a bitch? But Umar said that he was going to teach black children how to fly planes. He's going to teach black children how to fly planes. People should have ran when he said that. But again, his target demographic is poor, uneducated, undereducated blacks. I wonder how his search for 2 wives is going. His victims are single black mothers. Law enforcement definitely does not care. If any of these women were white, he would have been shut down way earlier on in his fucking scam. Any women financially supporting a man who doesn't raise his own children is committed to failure. Consciousness over coochie. No, Umar, you are looking for a place to move into because you're tired of squatting in cars, abandoned buildings, and parks. You are a hot mess. Snow bunnies, y'all need not to apply. It's not that type of party. This is what Dr. Umar has said. You must admit, some of the things he says is funny as shit. I'm surprised that there's not a woman that he can live with, because there's always women willing to have a man in her house eating her food, especially if he knows how to talk right and make her feel good. This time of the year, UPS and Amazon is hiring. Humble yourself, Umar. In my opinion, Umar is an intelligent man who is just batshit crazy. I believe that he has multiple personalities, and his father seems a little off too. Have y'all noticed that he repeats himself? It's very annoying. Imagine what it would be like to actually work with Umar, or to work for Umar. Maybe he should try his hand at becoming a comedian. Seriously though. Because whenever he's in the public eye, he's just fucking hilarious. I can't help but laugh. At the end of the day, Umar did not force anyone to give him money. I repeat, at the end of the day, he did not hold a gun to nobody's head to give him or send him money. I ain't mad at him. Get in how you fit in. I agree with a lot of the things his scamming ass says and have said. I've never seen Umar or Tariq Nasheed at a protest. Have you guys? I only see them sitting in front of a camera. These Asian beauty supply stores and Arab chicken shacks are in black communities, and they don't give back, nor do they respect us. Umar said this, and it's facts. But still, our mentally challenged asses keep giving them our money. We are no better than Umar. We are no better than Umar. Even if we hate the messenger, we can agree with the message. I've done some investigations, and I really don't think Umar even owns that trap house. That trap house that he calls a school. I don't even think he owns that. His name isn't even on the records. Y'all send your gifts, donations to me, okay? Umar has been traveling the world, living in hotels, eating cheesecake, snorting coke, and paying hoes with y'all donations. Period. He is probably thrilled that COVID has happened so that he can blame it on that. I have an update for y'all. Umar has relocated. Yes, he's relocated from the front seat of his car to the back seat of his car. No matter what he's done or have not done, Umar is still a black man. Other races stick together and support each other no matter what, right or wrong. I said what I said. Toodles.